What up, Fireface? It's Chester, your firefaetarot. Just get ready to do you guys' reading. And it already popped out, so we just go get it started. So what already popped out, okay, is, of course, what are we, Aries? Because this is for Aries for June 2025. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The energies that are maybe dealing with an Aries. I always pick up on Aries because I'm an Aries, not a Moon. You know that. So here we go. We have got the Emperor and the Magician popping out already, right? Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to set up and get my filming properly set up here. Let's see. What else, guys? Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay. Manifesting. Energy. Right. Let's see. We're going to do the 9-card cube. Okay. 9-card cube. We've got Page of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe somebody's putting some effort in, some due diligence, wanting to work towards something here. Somebody's been being a very comforting, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's very comforting. All right. What else? What are we going to see? What do we need to hear? What do we need to see? Oh, someone flipped over. Hold on. Ooh, somebody's all up in their head, but we're going to take that one first because that's the one I saw first fall. That one, King of Swords. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. Maybe you're dealing with another Aries. You could be dealing with any sign with the Magician. Could be water signs. Could be air signs. We've got the Hangman. We've got the 3 of Swords. Let's see. What's going on, Aries? And then the 6 of Cups. Okay. Justice. Okay. All right. Libra showing up too. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Knight of Swords. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Now, don't forget, with the 9-card cube, you can read it up and down, horizontal, vertical, diagonal, any which way. You pick up and take what resonates, leave the rest. Do you understand? So, again, like I said, we have the Emperor energy, where they're all about authority, structure, fatherhood, okay? And then we go over to the Magician, where they're manifesting and mastering their willpower. And then what I'm picking up is, like I said, somebody's comforting because their emotional intelligence is a lot higher than anticipated, okay? Because then the Page of Pentacles, right, that's that energy, losing my cheat sheet here, guys, where there's a lot of ambition and desire and drive to do more, but it's approaching it with a logical and understood path forward. And that's what's maybe keeping you up at night, Aries, with the 8 of Swords. Somebody's not exactly quite sure what they want to do, where they want to go, or how they want to go about it. And that's where Spirit is telling you, right, Aries? That don't worry about the past heartbreaks, okay? Don't worry about the past suffering and the grief, right? Because you're balancing yourself, Aries, here, because you've got the 6 of Cups energy. So that's that energy of the happy memories, the familiarity, the healing coming in. So it looks like here, and you're justified in that hearing, right? In that healing. What do you mean hearing? There's a cause and effect. There's a clarity and there's a truth that's coming in. Let's see. Because if not, Aries, you a busy person. There's 1, 2, 3 men here. Cheezers, Aries. Stop being a player. But no, there's some clarity and justification coming in because somebody's been all up in their head about a situation. And it might have been this Queen of Cups energy. And what they might be all up in their head about, something from the past. Let's see. Like I said, the Knight of Swords make an appearance down at the bottom. Yeah, somebody decided, the Emperor decided to make a judgment call and go after their happily ever after. All right? And this information came in, like I said, from Spirit. So when the judgment call was made, right, the Emperor energy, or Aries, you were like, nah, screw this. I'm going after my happily ever after, and I will manifest it if I have to, right? What's the Magician here for? Yeah, somebody took the high ground and got sick and tired of feeling like they weren't getting the proper offering of love. Right? And so you still decided to keep going forward and be kindness and be an emotionally, you know what I mean, mature individual with things, you know? But you just weren't going to take the incorrect offering. What's the Queen of Cups for? Yeah, because you wanted to give your love offering and you've been really working hard on yourself to this King of Cups energy. The person that you felt was your partner, the person that you feel is your counterpart, if you will, is what I'm hearing. You feel this person is compassion and they balance you out, is what it is. Aries, or the person dealing with the Aries balances you out, and you didn't expect that, but that's what makes you want to go towards it more. What's the Page of Pentacles? See, you want to go towards it more with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is that gung-ho gun charge. I mean, he's kind of like the Knight of Swords a bit, but Knight of Swords is a little bit more skilled and logical about the situation, while he himself here is in regards to more about the action and the adventure of it all. You know what I mean? So they're wanting to go ahead and move forward. And maybe you're wanting to move forward with an air sign, like a Libra. Okay? King of Swords. Yeah. And you know what? Maybe you're friends with this person. Or maybe this is in your friend group. Or it might have been where you've been working and collaborating, right? With this energy to go ahead and move forward. But you've been in your head about it. Like somebody doesn't want to mess something up. Yeah, see? Okay, let's see. And then there's juggling with the pentacles. So you manifested and you got your partner in, and you're working towards building the foundation that you want with your partner. It's just been, you're all up in your head because you're constantly trying to balance your home life and your monies, right? Hangman. Yeah. And somebody's hoping that you know what I mean? That you've been waiting for the right opportunity, and you're hoping, because you've been working on yourself here, you've been taking time to rejuvenate yourself, you've been working on your faith, you've been having hope in the situation, that you're waiting around, and the knowledge that's coming from Spirit, hence why he's got the globe around his head, that it's going to help you move towards the past pain. And put you back in the person that you truly enjoy being. Okay? Yeah, because the indecision, you haven't been sure what path to choose because there's things going on in the background. All you know is you want moving into smoother, peaceful waters. You're tired of the chaos. And that's why you gave out this love offering, or the love offering that's coming in, Aries, or the love offering that you're currently entertaining is somebody who brings you that peace. And that's why you're willing to take this one last ditch effort with the Knight of Wands popping up, even though you've had your heart broken in the past, even though you know the grief and despair of having your heart broken in the past is really hard to get over. But you're willing to take that leap of faith. You're willing to take that leap of faith. Right? Because this person has made you feel very secure. Why is it coming out background? Upside down. Why? Spirit got jokes right now. Spirit got jokes. Spirit got jokes. The Justice came out in the reverse, but I was thinking about the Justice, but then the Justice came out and stop. Somebody's trying to say, don't be dishonest about this. Don't be dishonest about wanting to go ahead and be who you were or have familiar. Yeah, see? I think the Libra came out upside down because they're like, it's not technically a Libra you're dealing with, even though it's the Libra card. So, Six of Cups. Somebody's been putting in that work and that effort towards healing, towards working towards who they used to be in the familiar past. The person that they used to be that gave them that foundation and that security. And that person who just didn't let anybody just walk all over them. Not uncommon for an Aries. Aries don't play that. You get one time with an Aries and then it's done, right? So what is the Justice here for? Why is the Justice here? Because of the Eight of Swords. Because somebody's all up in their head because somebody maybe feels like there might be being a manipulation tactic going on, Aries, you or them. Or somebody just doesn't believe you, Aries. Yeah, see? Somebody doesn't believe you because they don't believe that you've, you know what I mean, you've gone through what you've gone through in the past and that you haven't put any effort or work in, that they think that you're just jumping in, you know, you have a lack of commitment, you're just being greedy, you're just trying to tap into something that you ain't, and that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. You got over your toxic ways, you got over your addictions, you moved past all that bullshit to get away from the manipulation, and now you're able to recognize it, Aries, is what it is. And somebody can't snow you anymore. So yeah, you've been in hermit mode, you've been chilling out, you've been hiding, you've been taking your time, finding out what you want to do, because you're done with the conflict. You're done with the conflict. You're done with somebody wanting to win at all costs. You're not going to sit there and lose your peace, your manifestation ability, and you're not going to sit there and deal with anything other than what you deserve. You'll walk away from all of it. You'll walk away from it all. Because you're not tolerating that crap. And that's it. And that's not a bad thing, Aries. You know? But yeah, I can see that you're still up in your head about, you know, balancing of everything. And that's not easy. Yeah, see? There's a main female here. There's a courthouse. Okay? So, maybe somebody's getting married. Maybe there's something to do with documents. Like I said, or maybe a job. Could be a contract or something as well. Since we have the Justice here. If not, somebody's manifesting. You know what I mean? Somebody is wanting to... Let's see, what else? Something might be getting married, Aries. You might be getting married, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean, coming into abundance. If not, you're gonna win whatever it is going on in court. You know what I mean? Adjudication. Okay, adjudication. Right? Hence the Justice. Maybe this is something to do completely with the legal system, Aries. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Take it as it resonates. Leave the rest. A mature woman. Somebody's stepping in. Somebody's stepping in here and maybe... What are they doing? What is this? It's a mature woman, Aries. I know. Now I'm just getting nosy. Yeah, see, somebody's getting over it. Somebody's done with the restless nights, the restless sleep, worrying and not understanding, because they're just going to make it official. Somebody's going to get married to somebody, and then, you know what I mean? Somebody's going to be like, see, I told you so. Yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles is pissed off about it. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. Who is this? Other people watching. Other queens. Yeah. Because something's over. Aries is done, or the energy that's dealing with Aries, or if you're dealing with Aries, it's done. The cycle's done. No more manipulation tactics. No more bullshit. You're not going to snow somebody is what I'm telling. It was what I'm hearing. Yeah, see? Beautimous. Right there is the biggest confirmation. Whatever's going on is nobody's going to get over on you anymore, Aries. You're done with that. You use your discernment. You use your logic. You know what's up. You trust your gut, and you've stopped worrying and questioning everything, and it's led you to so many opportunities you didn't even realize was going to happen. Beautimous. Beautimous. All right, let's see, Aries. 404 on the timestamp. Look at that. Numerology. Look up 404, Aries. All right. Hard work is paying off. Look at that. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. And the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Full full moon in Gemini. Answers are coming. All right, Aries. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell down below for me. I'd really appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. We're going to go and say thanks so much. This is Jessie, your Fire Fae. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell down below for me. I appreciate you. I love you. Mwah. And make sure, believe in something, because if not, you'll fall for anything out there in this world, all right? Bye, guys.